This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy is a production of Bird Griffin Enterprises and is distributed by King World.
From Wish TV, Channel 8, this is Indiana's own 24-hour news service.
Good evening, I'm Debbie Knox. It's 44 degrees at this hour at the Channel 8 studios. The use of food stamps is up. The government says the number of Americans receiving such help hit a new high in December when nearly 25 million people received food stamps. Nearly 1 in 10 Americans is now enrolled. And the Pacers are losing to the Orlando Magic at this hour. Early in the first quarter, the score is 16-11. This is your 24-hour news service.
The Carnival Shoes and Fashion Yellow Sticker Sale. Shoes, boots, athletic, additional 25% off the already reduced price. That's 40 to 60% off our regular low sticker price. The Carnival.
My favorite meal is breakfast time.
Well, I gotta say that lunch might be mine.
There's a place not very far away. Breakfast and lunch specials on a cowboy's pay. Good food the next time I get to town.
I wanna hunker down at Waffle House. Yeah, gonna hunker down at Waffle House.
Ready to mail your tax return? Well, don't. Now there's a better way. AccuFile, new from H&R Block. Now our computer can check your federal return and then file it electronically for just $15. And the service is free if Block prepares your return. With AccuFile, you'll know the IRS got your return and accepted it. Any refund comes weeks faster. AccuFile from H&R Block. It's new and it's free when Block prepares your return.
Give me 3 good reasons to buy a new Ford now. That's one. Okay. That's like 4. Wow, how many is that? Okay. So there's a million reasons why I should buy a new Ford. But why now? Got it. I'm going to my Ford dealer now.
You're watching Indiana's own Wish TV, Channel 8.
When you wake up with a fire in your belly and your breath feels charred when you yawn and your cave is covered in cobwebs and suddenly 100 years are gone. When it seems as if your surroundings have all been tossed and twirled, remember things happen at the right time and you got all the time in the world. Oh yes. When you fly around in a tizzy and your wings are pumping stale air and you know something weird is happening because everything is different everywhere. When you can't find a knight or a dragon and there's nowhere to get your horn curled, remember things happen at the right time and you got all the time in the world. Yes, you got all the time in the world.
Chapstick. From the freezing wind to the scorching sun, Chapstick Lip Balm is serious medicine made to help chapped lips heal fast and healthy lips stay healthy. Whatever the weather, don't take chances, take Chapstick.
Now, when the biggest of stains get the better of you, think new Ultra All. That's all you gotta do. Packs more cleaning power, 1 scoop and you'll see. Clothes are whiter, brighter, stains are history. New Ultra All, that's all.
Choose to be your most beautiful, Salon Beautiful.
From Helene Curtis, Salon Selected styling products give you the choices you need for salon-style hair.
It's your style, it's your choice to be your most beautiful.
With mousses and gels for control, spritzes and sprays for hold, choose your personal combination and feel like you've just stepped out of a salon with Salon Selectives.
Choose to be your most beautiful.
Who wants Trident?
I do.
I do. Love the taste?
I do. I do.
Cinnamon, fresh mint.
I do. I do. I do. I do.
Sugar-free Trident. The one gum more dentists recommend actually tastes great, too.
Who wants Trident?
I do. I do. Who?
She does.
Who wants Trident?
We do. We do.
cheese, great taste, too.
Who wants to try it? I do.
The weather today in New Haven will be partly cloudy. The weather today in New Haven will be partly cloudy with a... The weather today in New Haven will be partly cloudy with an 80% chance of... Mrs. Bracken. Mrs. Bracken, I understand you're the building manager, but I would prefer it if you'd knock before you came in.
I did. I knocked, then I came in.
What's the problem this time?
You've been talking to yourself again.
I'm rehearsing. I've got a chance at a really good job.
Another banana slice floating in a cereal bowl.
I'm auditioning tomorrow for the part of a weatherman on the New Haven at Noon show.
I've seen that show. It's rotten. Here, I wrote down a new list of building rules.
It's the 4th list this week.
My record is 7.
So what's new?
Well, Friday I'm getting a boil lanced.
I meant on the list.
Oh, the no pets regulation now extends from no warm-blooded mammals to reptiles.
What made you decide that?
Mr. Dooley's boa constrictor constricted Mrs. Feldman's parrot.
How's the parrot?
Polly want a coffin?
Oh, Mrs. Bracken, you do me a favor and you pick up Jess after school tomorrow?
Oh, sure, I'll pick her up right after ballet.
Oh, no, she doesn't have a ballet lesson tomorrow.
Not her lesson. Mine.
The weather today in New Haven will be...
Daddy?
Jess, what are you doing out of bed?
I had a bad dream.
You want to tell me about it? Come here.
There were monsters chasing me. And I was running and I couldn't get away.
That sounds scary.
It was.
You know, I used to have dreams like that.
You did?
Mm-hmm. But there's nothing to worry about. You see, monsters don't really exist.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Come get a big dog anyway, just in case.
Here, come here. See, everybody dreams about strange creatures and scary monsters. But things like that, they're only in storybooks. They're not real.
Really?
Really, I promise. Those kinds of things are just make-believe. All right, darling, time for bed.
Can't I stay up just a little while?
No, it's way past your bedtime. Come on. There's something outside.
What?
I don't know.
Daddy, what is it?
Jax, Just use the phone.
Are you finished?
It talks!
Well, of course I talk. All dragons talk.
I don't believe this.
Dad! He says he's a dragon!
I am a dragon.
No, you're not a dragon because there's no such thing as a dragon. Oh, hello, police. Gosh, I've got such an emergency here. A wild animal just broke into my house. Some sort of, like, large lizard dragon, talking kind of thing. Hello? Hello?
Dad, what are we gonna do with him?
I think we should feed him.
We're not talking to you, okay?
What's your problem? Wake up on the wrong side of the cave this morning?
Daddy, I think he's funny.
So do I.
Aren't you kind of small for a dragon?
I'm only 1,300 years old. I'm just a teenager. I don't even shave under my wings yet.
Whatever you are, I want you out of here.
Hey, watch it with the broom, Ivanhoe. I'm going.
Going? Going where?
Well, in search of other dragons, of course. Up to the sky, up to the sky, up to the clouds, this dragon will fly! Oh, holy bellnets!
What's the matter?
What's the matter? I overslept for 100 years. My family's gone. I get hit by lightning, and now I can't fly. I am not a happy dragon.
Jess, where you going?
You gotta let him back in.
No, we don't.
Can't he just stay until he can fly again? I'll feed him. I'll walk him. I'll put papers under him.
Jess, we can't. Mrs. Bracken, she won't let us keep a turtle, let alone a dragon.
But I've always wanted a dragon.
You never said that before.
I don't tell you everything.
Will you guys knock off the yapping?
How did you get in here?
Through the door. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a little nap.
Take a little nap?
Okay.
Wait a minute, that wasn't a suggestion.
Hey, I'm trying to sleep here.
Jeez, this guy never shuts up.
I heard that. I heard that, too.
I didn't say anything.
You made a face.
You heard me make a face?
Dragons have very sensitive ears. As a matter of fact, I was the first one to hear Nero fiddle while Rome burned. And I was in France at the time. I was in France at the time.
This is ridiculous.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Let him stay till morning.
Stay till morning?
Okay, it's a deal.
Well, I guess I'll stand guard and you get some sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
She was talking to me.
I was talking to both of you. You awake?
Yes, are you?
You are a silly dragon.
Well, thank you, toy human.
How'd you sleep?
Like this.
Wake up, wake up.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
I'm Scorch. Who's he?
Oh, that's my father, Brian.
So, where's your mother?
Living with her new husband.
How come?
Dad didn't want him living here. I miss my mom. She used to read to me at night.
I miss mine, too. I haven't seen her in 100 years. She used to sing to me. Rock-a-bye, baby, scaly and green. Hundreds of warts, the sweetest I've seen. Beware of the knight who carries a lance, or you might end up with a lance in your pants.
What is it?
You wouldn't understand.
I want you out of here.
You're gonna throw a dragon out on an empty stomach?
You want breakfast?
Well, if you insist.
Dad, do I have to go to school today? Can't I stay home with him?
No, you can't stay home with him. I don't even want him in my house.
I feel the same way about you, but you don't hear me complaining.
Come on, Jessica, I'll get you some breakfast.
I'm so hungry I could eat a porcupine.
You would actually eat a porcupine?
Sure, if it's ripe.
Wouldn't a quill stick in your throat?
Not if you eat it face first.
Come on, Jessica, you gotta get ready for school.
Okay.
The weather today in New Haven is partly cloudy. What's this?
Do you mind? I'm rehearsing for the part of a weatherman.
Oh, let me guess. An out-of-work actor.
I happen to be very good at it. Brian Stevens' portrayal of Puck was both energetic and inspired. For over on his passing fell in wrath, because the
she and her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling.
You know Shakespeare?
I didn't really know him. But my family vacationed near his house for about 8 fortnights. Every day we'd hear his wife yelling, "Bill, you're such a slob. Would it be so hard once in a while to pick up a codpiece and toss it in the dirty clothes?"
I'll say. What do you want to do about Scorch?
Who?
Him.
I'll be okay. I guess I'll just mosey out into the streets of, where are we?
New Haven.
New Haven, and take my chances.
Oh, no, you can't do that. If someone sees you, they'll grab you and they'll toss your tail into a laboratory.
You're absolutely right. You'll have to take me with you.
Where, to my audition?
Okay.
No, it's not okay. Like I said, someone would see you.
I've got it. You can put a handle on me and pretend I'm your luggage. Look, I won't move a muscle.
Sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? After all we've been through? The laughter, the petty bickering, the rainy night we spent together. Please, 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 please.
Dad, he's asking very nicely.
Jess, I can't.
Oh, please!
It's not gonna work.
Okay, well, I'm afraid you'll leave me with no recourse. If you don't take me with you, I'll be forced to inflict serious damage to your personal property.
Oh, really? Like what?
How's this for openers?
Holy bellness!
I'll get your hat.
You know, it's really weird. We could wear the same size, but what covers you in all the right places might not cover me. Not a major problem, unless you're talking about a maxi. Now that's a problem.
But there's a solution. Always has coverage in every direction and a clean, dry selection.
Ooh, this should fit.
Always protects with your choice of regular or long maxis for panty coverage front and back. And regular, long, or extra long maxis with wings for coverage at the sides. And every Always maxi has a dry weave top sheet that keeps the surface cleaner and drier.
Perfect.
Look for these symbols on every box to find your choice of Always with dry weave that's cleaner, drier, better.
Does your hair feel this hands-on clean, even after conditioning?
I gotta get my hands on, ooh.
Get your hands on water-based Prel conditioner for hair that feels irresistibly hands-on clean.
Bravely, Fred has faced one too many healthy but boring breakfasts.
Enough! I want taste, indulgence. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
Fred.
Ooh, naughty Frosty.
Freddie, Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats are good for you. There's fiber.
No.
And no salt.
But they taste so good.
And they're fat-free, see?
Fat-free? Ooh.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Surprise, they're good for you.
You see it your way. I see it mine.
In Fish City, most fish aren't bad. They just smell that way.
Tell me something I don't know.
You got a cornflake in your teeth.
Fish Buddies premieres next.
Hey, kids! Know where you can hang with your favorite heroes in a half-shell in their most incredible adventures?
We ought to be partying, not fighting.
Here's a hint. It's in the same place where you can find your favorite funny fat cat and all his pals. Give up? It's Garfield and Friends and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Saturday on Kid TV, where kids rule.
Everyone knows that drinking and driving don't mix. But the time to decide who'll drink and who'll drive is before anyone has a drink. Choose a designated driver while you still have a choice.
What's going on out there? Where am I? Ow!
Barney Streams? Barney Streams? It's the last call now for a Barney Streams.
Could that be Brian Stevens?
I don't know, I just got the job.
Next!
Next!
Should I close the door?
I don't care. As you know, the job is for our weather person. Inexperience is preferred since it'll cost us less. Read.
Good morning. The weather today in New Haven is partly
you.
cloudy. Would you like to see something different?
No, that was great.
Thanks.
Sure.
Ow!
What was that?
Nothing. That's right, nothing. Nothing at all.
Hold it. Open the bag.
There's nothing in there. It's just an old radio.
What's a radio?
If you don't open it up, I will.
Please don't.
All right,
No,
buddy.
no, please, please. No. It's very rare. It's an antique. No.
I was in the Coast Guard Reserve, pal. It's not with me. All right. Get that thing away from me. What's going on? What is that thing?
He's my dummy.
I'm your what?
My dummy is in a ventriloquist and his dummy.
What's a ventriloquist?
I'll explain it to you later. And don't talk at the same time I do.
Why not?
Because it's impossible.
Hey, would you watch your hand back there? I think you got a hangnail.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Finished?
I'm finished.
We're finished.
Here's a contract. Do the weather, be funny, don't ask for a raise while I'm still alive, and we'll get along fine. You're not a bad ventriloquist.
Thank you.
I hate ventriloquists. You're on in 10 minutes.
You're serious? Wouldn't it be better if I rehearsed? Look, I don't think without preparation I'd be very good.
On this show, not very good is fine.
How about tomorrow? I'm an actor. I need to find my motivation.
You want motivation? Today going once, today going twice.
I'm motivated.
You got a tie?
Sorry.
Here. I'll introduce you around. Allison, this is the new weather guy. Introduce yourselves to each other.
Allison King.
Brian Stevens.
Scorch Dragon. Oh, you're very attractive for a woman.
Good, because I am one.
I've noticed. Have you noticed, Brian?
Yes, I've noticed.
What is that stuff? Lilacs? You know, to a dragon, lilacs are an aphrodisiac.
It's amazing. Your friend here looks incredibly real.
He does, doesn't he? So, do you ever date out of your species?
Sort of. I went out with a lawyer once.
Huh. Well, what do you say we all go to my place for a game of Spin the Lizard?
You really are adorable. I could just eat you up.
Start with my toes so I can watch.
All right. Who took my hairspray? I know you people think it's rather amusing to pull little stunts like this, but I have an on-camera job to do, and right now some of my hair looks lousy.
I'll call the paramedics.
Oh, very funny. What is that?
Howard Gurman, this is Brian Stevens, our new weatherman, and his puppet, Scorch.
Howard, do you know you've got great eyes?
Thank you.
I wonder how they taste.
Between you and me, Howard is an arrogant, self-centered, pompous, narcissistic dork. And those are his good qualities. Come on, I'll show you around.
Great.
I can't fire someone just because he made you look stupid. If I did that, the building would be empty.
A ventriloquist? On an information show? That's demeaning to those of us in the news-gathering profession.
Howard, you are not in the news-gathering profession. The people who gather the news are. You just sit behind the counter, read the news, and look pretty.
Either he goes, or I go.
I hope you'll be happy wherever you go.
Are you sure you want to do this? Well.
Howard, would you do me a favor? Get out of my office.
10 seconds, everybody! And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait a minute. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Howard Gurman.
And I'm Allison King.
Today, Doreen Meltner, the happy gardener with planting tips, the Frankel twins, and creative cooking with turkey wieners.
Local news, sports, fun around town.
And weather. With our temporary weatherman, ventriloquist Brian Stevens, and the world's ugliest glove, Scorch.
Hey, get him. See what happens when two village idiots mate?
The top story that we're following at this hour, spokesman for the striking New Haven Association of Nurses in America, Lana, said that unless their wage demands are met, they will continue to strike until the cows come home.
From where?
It's just an expression.
Of what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Forget what?
Forget what I said.
You expect me to forget all that stuff about the striking nurses from Nana? What do you take me for?
Oh, cram it, pinhead.
What? That's it. That's it.
Scorch,
okay. Okay, you and me in the alley, Buster. That's it,
You
right?
get that green pimple-faced dummy away from me.
Oh, you want to see something? I'm going to French fry his face. Watch this.
And now for today's weather.
And you didn't have have to hold my snout shut like that. I had to do the whole weather report sounding like this.
You made me look like a complete fool out there.
Well, I can't take all the credit. You were a big help. Besides, you got some really big laughs thanks to me.
Really, Daddy? Bigger than when you did Death of a Salesman?
Well, maybe not that big.
This is neat. Now you're going to be on TV every day.
That's right.
That's wrong. That guy on the show treated me like an animal. I'm hitting the road.
You take one step out of here and someone's gonna spot you.
I'll wear a disguise. I should not be expected to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
You got that from Shakespeare.
He got that from me.
Come on, Scorch, this is a job.
Why don't you do the show by yourself?
You know I can't.
I know. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Scorch, this is really important to me. Well, I promised Jess that I'd get a steady job so we could stay in one place for more than a week.
Last year, we moved so much. We lived in 5 different places. And I went to 5 different schools. I've never lived anywhere long enough to have a best friend.
You scum-sucking pig.
Scorch, couldn't you just try it for a while? If you stay here, you could be my first best friend.
Your first best friend?
Uh-huh. I was hoping we could be a family.
A family? Oh, a little fireplace?
Sunday picnics.
Baseball?
Soccer.
Weasel biting?
Oh, Scorch, are you okay? Do you want a handkerchief?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
I can't believe you're gonna leave.
Leave? I'm so upset now. Who can travel?
Yay! He's staying.
And you're gonna do the show.
Maybe. Maybe, but we got a few things we have to work out first.
Like what?
Like where I'm gonna sleep, salary, wardrobe, dressing room, billing.
Billing? That's easy. Brian Stevens and Scorch. The ventriloquist's name always comes first.
Except when the dummy can set fire to the house.
Good point.
Very good.
Hi. Nice outfit. Is there a problem?
I'm feeling kind of lonely. Can I get into bed with you?
Get in bed with me?
Okay.
Watch the tail.
Sorry. The sheets are kind of cold. That's okay, I can fix that.
Daddy, are you all right? I heard you scream.
I'm fine.
Hey, Jessica, come on, get in. Come on. Could you move over just a little bit? You're hogging the bed. Please? Come on.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, dear.
I was talking to Jess.
So was I.
Good night.
One stuffy nose, one sore throat, one bad cough. One place to go, the halls of medicine, where you'll find the vapor action formula of Hall's Mentholyptus. Real medicine to make you feel better fast. Why go anywhere but the halls of medicine?
Arts and crafts make for a hungry troop. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. I know it's good for them. I'm a label reader, 95% fat-free, no preservatives, and I get brownie points every time. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Now, when the biggest of stains get the better of you, think new Ultra All. That's all you gotta do. Pack small cleaning power, one scoop and you'll see. Clothes are whiter, brighter, stains are history. New Ultra All, that's all.
The wedding's about to begin, so what could possibly go wrong?
I had to call off my wedding.
Can you believe this? Evening Shade. Then it's Gunny's crash course on investing.
Rich!
But what goes up must come down.
You're supposed to stop me from making these kinds of mistakes.
Minty Dad, Monday.
All those who love great comedies, say hi.
Tomorrow in the classic Disney tradition, an ordinary teenage boy and an extraordinary sea voyage add up to danger and drama and a quest for survival in the network television premiere of Walt Disney's Shipwrecked tomorrow. Now get ready for the premiere of Fish Police next.
When Maurice and Holling fulfill a friend's last request, his widow has her own request.
Got a fine behind on you.
The Call of the Wild Thing, all new Northern Exposure Monday.
This is CBS.
On the next Maury Povich Show, the true story of a serial killer who was captured, then released, only to murder again. For 10 years, he terrorized the Midwest and is believed to have tortured and taken the lives of 25 young men. Now the mothers of 2 of his victims share the pain they live with, knowing their sons could have been saved had Larry Eiler been kept behind bars. And the author of Freed to Kill tells how she helped to capture and convict this sadistic serial killer on the next Maury Povich Show.
Monday at 4 on Wish TV, Channel 8.
Living, loving, building, growing, hometown proud America.
Schwab's IGA offers values like Sites hot dogs, 2 for $1. Prairie Farms Old Recipe Ice Cream, $1.99, and Duncan Hines Cake Mixes, 99 cents. Schwab's has 7 convenient locations to serve you, and we are hometown proud.
Hometown proud America, IGA.
You're watching Indiana's own Wish TV, Channel 8.
If New York is the melting pot, then Fish City can only be described as the bouillabaisse. Trust me, being a good cop in a bad town can be murder. See? What'd I tell you?
What's with the murder, Gil? Come on. Come on, what's this here? You know, what's this? What
That's me, Inspector Gill. No, over here. I said Inspector Gill, not inspect her gills. I'm a cop who's a carp. Okay, Fish City may be a crime-ridden, polluted, lousy place to live, but on the other fin, it's home.
Can I
Yuck. Murder stinks. Of course, fish around here aren't too fragrant when they're alive. Hey, Doc Croker, looks like this pile of protein gives new meaning to the words hit the streets.
Yeah, but first he gave new meaning to the words hit with a brick, a table, a lead pipe, and oh yeah, a slug from a .32 automatic.
So, you suspect foul play?
No, natural causes. Wait, we gotta get a positive ID from the widow first.
Angel. Who needs a widow when you got a dame who can ID any guy in town? Even though the corpse du jour was pretty well filleted, I recognized it as Clam's Casino. Apparently, I wasn't the only one. A great detective once said, she's the kind of fish you took home to Mother. And if Mother didn't like her, the hell with Mother. Angel used to work for me, sort of a fish Friday. But trust me, she always had plenty left over for Saturday and Sunday.
Angel, a tear? What gives?
Usually Angel.
If you ask me,
Which nobody did.
calamari's in on it somehow. Slimy invertebrate, hey, his kind of turning this city into a cesspool. I say you take that 8-legged suction cup downtown and you grill him.
Crab, we are downtown.
Stupid flounder, flathead. Hey, I'm parked legal here. Get your eyes on both sides of your head, would you? Jeez.
Tad!
I lifted prints from the brick table and lead pipe,
and see if you can get a lead on the 32 automatic. Go. Well, well, if it isn't Muscles Marinara, how's my favorite brain donor?
Your favorite? Oh, Gil, you move me.
A crane couldn't move you. Look, barnacle butt, if you know what's good for you, you'll tell your boss, Calamari, to come down to the station for a little questioning. Hello. Sandy, do you see what I see? Fin prints. I'd say they belong to a female 52 years old, slightly overweight, tall brunette wearing a green dress with puce buttons. Tad, why don't you scoop up the sand?
Good thinking, sir.
I had evidence, but I could sure use a witness.
Pity. We seem to have a bit of a problem with our bartender, Larry.
Catch his claw in the till again?
No, unfortunately, he was an uninvited guest at this evening's clam bake, if you get my drift.
You want I should ice him?
No, I think the boiling water would be a bit more permanent. Let's not forget the melted butter. You got it?
This place belongs to Pearl. She's smart. That's good. She wants a husband. That's bad. She's ambitious. That's good, but she wants me, and that's bad. I want her too. That's good, but not permanently, and that's the way it is, at least for now.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing, Gil. Every morning for 5 years, you come in here, you order your usual cup of coffee, black, then you ask for cream and sugar. You call your mother every Thursday, except you do it on Friday. And your favorite color is red, but you wear nothing but beige. I know everything there is to know about you. It's getting to be a chronic condition.
Pearl, honey, sweetie doll, babe, you know how I feel about you.
How?
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 Why do you talk like that?
Because all the great couples talk like that. Fred and Wilma, Kermit and Miss Piggy, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Next time, get out of the way a little faster, you stupid low-life squid. Hey, make sure you get all that ink off my windshield.
How does he stay so cheery?
High fiber diet. Crab, you always have an opinion. What do you think about that?
If I thought about that, I wouldn't be able to walk sideways for a month. It says here, 20 years ago, this Clam's Casino guy run a small-time racket with our favorite octopus, calamari.
Calamari's a squid, Crab.
Squid, octopus, they all look alike to me. I'll bet my shell that bag of Ames calamari's got something to do with this murder thing.
Tell me something I don't know.
You got a cornflake in your teeth.
You think Angel is involved?
Do I hate my ex-wife? Look, I know you and this fin fatale go way back. But just the way she swished past Casino's body did it for me.
Angel could be completely innocent.
Not since she was 14.
Come on, Pearl. When Angel worked for me, she just hit a nerve.
Gee, let me guess which one.
Pearl, I've told you 1,000,000 times, Angel and I are just friends, pals, buddies, amigos.
Then what are we?
Oops, gotta go. Got a date with a murder.
Hey, maybe I'll come with you. I mean, what if you need another brain?
Thanks, but I have a snail on call.
You're the birthday girl, Mandy.
Now's the time to get to Hallmark for all those March birthdays. Otherwise, who knows what you'll end up sending. March birthdays are almost here. See you at Hallmark.
Two pizzas, two crazy breads, two servings of Coke Classic for $7.98. At Little Caesars, it's a party.
Take the 50 most popular cereals in America. What if you had to choose between them based solely on the side panels? No brand names, no fancy packages, just the plain and simple facts. You'd find only one is low in sugar and a good source of fiber and made from whole grain oats. Cheerios. Compare the side panels and see for yourself. The choice is Cheerios.
Here's 20 new reasons to visit Disney World this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here's where to stay.
You can be right in the middle of all the Walt Disney World 20th birthday magic and stay at a spectacular Disney resort from $85 a night. Call 1-407-WDisney right now. Detective Benetti has a way with people.
I will scream police brutality.
Officer Tequila has a way with criminals.
I'll serve you to him like sushi.
Tequila and Benetti next. Will the town approve of Evan's wedding?
They think we're going to break up? No, they think you'll be dead in 6 months.
An all-new evening shave. Then, will the Major enter a Family of the Year contest?
I'll get down on my knees if that's what it takes.
Is that important to you?
You mean you'll do it?
No, sir. I mean feel free to beg.
We're back with an all-new Major Dad Monday.
Those who love great comedy, say hi.
A young girl falls into an inaccessible canyon. Now, a rescue worker must race against time and nature to save his own daughter on Rescue 911 Tuesday.
Brooklyn Bridge, Wednesdays on CBS.
Fish police, Goldie speaking. How may I be of service? What makes you think your husband's dead? You got into bed and there was no response. Oh, sweetheart, we're gonna need more than that. I tell you what, reach for his wallet. If he doesn't move, you're a widow. My pleasure.
Goldie! Psst. Who do you like in the 7th?
Nobody. That Tad kid isn't back with my racing form yet.
Detective Catfish, is that your latest disguise from Get-Ups to Go? No one will ever recognize you, sir.
Ta-da!
You are the best undercover cop on the force.
Dorsal kisser.
Morning, Chief. You wanted to see me?
Inspector Gill, how nice of you to join us. Sleep well last night?
Like a guppy, Chief.
Yeah, let me help you with that.
So, how's the family?
They're well.
Good, good.
Gill, it's not just that we have maniacs out there murdering innocent fish, or the fact that the entire city is depending on you doing your job. It's more that if you come in late one more time, you're gonna make me cranky. My wife doesn't like me being cranky. My kids don't like me being cranky. And I'll bet your co-workers don't like me being cranky. Co-workers?
No, we don't like you being cranky.
Am I making myself clear?
Loud, not clear.
Good, good.
I could sure use some coffee.
Make mine black.
You really love it here, don't you?
Only every minute of the day.
How do you do that?
Do what, sir?
Forget it.
I
Do
took
me a
delivery
favor and
of
try to
bringing
find
you
the Clams Casino murder file. How does he do that?
Whoa. Angel's prints were found on the brick that killed Clams, on the table that killed Clams, on the lead pipe that killed Clams, and on the gun that killed Clams. You want my professional police opinion? She killed Clams.
Am I the only one around here who thinks Angel isn't guilty?
Yeah, you are.
All we're suggesting is that you come up for air.
Look, Chowderhead, Angel and I are just friends, pals, buddies, amigos.
Low tide. Chief, how should I say this? Something is about to ooze into your office.
What can I do for you, Calamari?
No, Chief Abalone. It's what I can do for you.
I had an inkling you'd show up.
I extended such a pleasant invitation, I couldn't be rude.
Now that we're all clear on the etiquette, why don't you tell us what you know about your dead ex-partner?
I prefer to wait for my lawyer.
Nice thread, Sharkster. Is that your lawsuit?
Let's get down to business. Is my client going to be officially charged?
Why? Are his batteries low?
You don't like me very much, do you?
Actually, I don't like you at all.
Calamari, it's obvious you didn't come here to confess.
Look closely at Angel's earrings. From now on, they will be referred to as Exhibit A. I believe you found one of them at the murder scene.
How do you know what we found?
By playing detective.
Inspector.
Congratulations. I'll send fruit.
I gave those earrings to Angel after one particularly charming night.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
We're merely trying to help all the facts float to the surface.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, under a rock. Can you believe that clump of flotsam?
I believe this earring.
Can't you smell it? Somebody's trying to stick it to Angel.
So what else is new?
Chief, you gotta give me 24 hours to prove Angel's not guilty.
I don't gotta do nothing. We've got a file full of blueprints, and now this earring.
But I have new evidence.
Grains of sand.
Prints on, grains of sand. A 52-year-old female, tall brunette, slightly overweight, green dress with puce buttons.
Now it's a 55-year-old, slightly overweight police chief who has a tendency to be cranky. As far as I'm concerned, we've hooked our fish. Now reel her in.
But
now!
Flounders in the night, one-sided glances wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be showing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting. Something in your smile was so exciting. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Take it, boys.
This murder investigation of yours is stirring up quite a tidal wave.
Really? What is the scoop from the bottom of the food chain?
Word is Angel pinked them.
I thought I smelled a cop in here.
I can't watch this.
Funny. No one's ever said that to me before. Are you here to arrest me?
Well, it's hard to argue with an earring that fits like a glove.
So, I misplaced a trinket.
It's not what you misplaced, it's where you misplaced it.
Let's not talk here. There's a booth in the back, in the corner, in the dark. Gil, I may have a voice husky enough to pull a dog sled, but I didn't kill Clams. I swear it.
Is this a snow job, Angel?
I thought we were friends.
We are, but I can't help you if you tie my fins.
You used to like that.
She's kidding. Sometimes a carp's gotta do what a carp's gotta do. But a carp don't gotta like it.
Angel, is crime boss Calamari involved with you in this?
Gil, I'm not bad. I'm good. Very good.
Sandy, unless I can find the fish that made those prints, I'm afraid that Angel's looking at 30 years of license plates, dishpan fins, and cellmates named Big Marge and Little Spike. Stay tuned. Fish Police will be right back.
Wow, now, it's Color Tile's biggest sale of the year. Save up to 67%. DuPont Stainmaster Carpet half off, $11.66 installed. Wow, now. Ceramic tile half off, 59 cents each. Wow, now. Vinyl tile half off, 44 cents each. Wow, now. Mini blinds, buy one, get 3 free. Wow, now. All that plus lots more, all over the store. At Color Tile's biggest sale of the year, with up to 67% off. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
Sarah, wait! What do you want with your fries?
I love your eyes too, darling.
The Big Mac or the Quarter Pounder with cheese. What do you want with your fries?
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Now, hair that's styled can be beautiful to touch. The Finesse Styling Collection. Each has a touch of conditioner, so you get the hold that loves to be held.
When I get a sinus headache, the whole house feels it.
I feel so bad to see my mom suffer like that.
The pain, the pressure, it's hard to describe.
She's just not herself.
Tylenol Sinus understands. That's why Tylenol Sinus gel caps have 2 maximum strength ingredients in easy-to-swallow gel cap form to relieve the pressure and the pain.
It stops the pain so I could be me again.
Tylenol Sinus, the strength you need from the name you trust.
A domestic dispute in Cicero claims 2 lives. I'm Mike Ahern. We'll update the condition of a 3rd victim in that case. And where will they go? Elderly residents burned out of their near North Side homes today. Here's our first check on this Friday weather with Cliff.
Michael, colder air moving in. The high today was 60. Tomorrow, only the upper 30s.
Join us tonight for News 8 right after Hearts Are Wild. See you then.
Tonight at 11, only on Indiana's own 24-hour News 8. The latest word on the hottest stars, previews and reviews of the newest movies. Patty Spitler covers the entertainment world, only on Wish TV, only at 5 o'clock.
Snitches. Hey, what do you hear about Angel and Clam's casino? And some of my unusual snitches.
So, this is a cop that's caring.
No, the herring's not good. No,
I didn't say herring. I said caring. What's the matter with you? Don't you hear anything I say?
You didn't say
Listen,
herring.
about the last time you played
Every day
cards,
you tell me something.
I give you an ace, you say it's a green. What's the matter
About
with
my
you?
herring.
The Widow Casino, of course.
Goldie! Hey, I'm a bookie, not a psychic. When I hear something from the seahorse's mouth, I like to pass it on to my best customer. Hey.
Louis, the last time I trusted the sure thing, I ended up with a condo in Atlantis that I still can't find.
Tad, do we have a file on the Widow Casino? Tall,
white
brunette,
hair,
green
blue
dress,
suit, no
shoes
buttons.
Right?
Wrong, sir. But she is female.
I knew it. Room 407, please. Yeah, I'll hold.
Oh, by the way, Pearl called.
Pearl?
You remember Pearl? The one you haven't married yet?
Oh, look who's talking. Why don't you take the plunge again?
Honey, after the 5th Mr. Right, I just can't say, no, really, it was great with a straight face anymore.
Yeah, I'm still here. Thanks.
Hello?
Our deal's off.
You can't do this, Calamari.
Oh, but I'm afraid I can.
Well, you won't get away with it. I'll...
You'll come get me? Goodbye, Mrs. Casino. Do keep in touch. Yes, I knew it. Angel didn't do it.
Well, at least not in the last 20 minutes.
Go check the doors and bring me another espresso. If it isn't the Widow Casino.
Oh, I should have known you couldn't be trusted.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Late? Tardy, maybe. My husband is late.
Yes, my ex-partner is pushing up seaweed. Thank you.
Thank you? I kill my husband and that's it? Thank you?
I apologize. I thought a ticker tape parade seemed like overkill.
You set me up.
Oh, really? I merely mentioned in passing that your husband and Angel were seeing entirely too much of each other. You're the one who pulled the trigger, my dear. My tentacles are clean.
Oh, no. No, you're not getting off that easy. I want my husband's half of the shell shack. Oh, what's this ocean coming to when there's no honor among lowlifes?
Honor? Then you must be the one who promised to love, honor, and bludgeon your husband.
For 20 years, I went to that jail. I made an Argyle scarf. I made Danish. All Angel ever made was him.
My dear Widow Casino, in about 2 seconds, a large brown creature with shoulders in 2 different time zones will be coming around the corner with my espresso.
Tisk, tisk. Calamari, don't you know caffeine is bad for your health?
Damn, I hate risking my life for an unevolved species. Didn't you just fall out the window?
Yeah. Luckily, your car broke my fall.
Thanks, kid.
No thanks necessary, sir.
I find myself in the unappetizing position of having to thank you.
Save it. I know you were in on all this, but one day you're gonna slip up and I'll be there.
Gosh, boss, the water first.
Thank you for believing I was innocent.
Hey, I never believed you were innocent, Angel. I just knew you weren't guilty. I merely baited a hook. I'm just glad the Widow Casino took it.
And I'm glad I got my job back.
I've been wondering about that.
I know it's hard to understand, Gil, but Calamari is my friend.
Maybe you'd better look for some new friends.
Thanks. Well, this is where I get off.
Angel, I've been trying to convince these folks all night long. We're just friends, pals, buddies, amigos.
I mean, we're here. My apartment.
I knew that.
Well, good night, friend.
Good night, Angel.
But Gil, if you're ever up for a game of dice, I roll with the best of them. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
I felt good about putting the Widow Casino in jail. I felt better about getting Angel out of jail. I felt bad about not grabbing Calamari. I felt worse about not grabbing Angel. I had a lot of feelings about a lot of things. I don't know what it is about females and murder. They just seem to get into bed together. At least that's been my experience.
Hey, Dave. Dave, you ought to bring back that chicken cordon bleu sandwich. It's great.
Thanks. We're thinking about it.
Dave, your chicken cordon bleu? Ooh, magnifique. You'll bring it back?
Right.
Oh, toujours, Dave.
It's back. Wendy's chicken cordon bleu. A whole chicken breast, ham, Swiss, Grey Poupon Dijon mustard, and mayonnaise on a toasted Kaiser bun. There's nothing else like it.
Hey, Dave.
I know. Chicken cordon bleu.
That's great, Dave, but you still need a quart of oil.
Getting to know you.
The Geo Metro, it sips gas. It barely uses any.
My friends think my Metro is great because of the gas mileage that it gets.
All the money that I save on gas, I put away for a rainy day.
I feel really sorry for gas stations.